Good evening, everyone. I am just starting my day. I'm going to take you guys along with me for my nighttime shift today. I had so much going on this afternoon and this morning that I didn't even go out. So this is my first time working today, and you guys are going to come along with me. As you can see, McDonald's is right behind me. So that is the order I am currently taking. So guys, if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Kim. I am a multi-apper that does Uber Eats, Doordash, and Grubhub. I give you guys my daily hustle and my daily grind, and you guys come along with me for all of the fun that happens throughout my entire day. So guys, let's officially kick off today, and let's go make some money. Hey, little man. Yes, thank you. Perfect, thank you. Next order I'm taking $6.71, 2.1 miles. It's an expensive restaurant. Just looked at the subtotal, $91. So let's go pick it up, but let's go see if this goes out at the end. Hi, how are you? I have a Doordash for Mitra. So breaking news from Uber Eats. Now, they were very specific in this, that it was specifically New Jersey, and I don't know whether everybody will receive this message or whether or not it is state specific, but they just sent out introducing temporary fuel assistance. They're caring about their drivers. Yay! So add them to the mix with Grubhub, and it just says, we know the unprecedented spike in gas prices and rising energy costs have affected how much money you're taking home. To help, we're rolling out a temporary fuel assistance on Wednesday, March 16th for all drivers and couriers, including those with electric vehicles. And then it says in New Jersey. That's why I say it's very specific to the state. Your customers will pay a 55-cent surcharge on every ride and a 35-cent surcharge on every delivery. It's 100% of the surcharge will go directly to you. This means that if you complete 40 rides in a week, you'll get an extra $22. And similarly, if you complete 40 deliveries in a week, you get $14 that week. And then we plan to reevaluate the situation in 60 days, and then it kind of goes on from there. So applaud Uber for coming up and helping drivers too. So I was really happy when I saw this tonight. Yeah, for Kelly. It's calling for a pizza too. I'm sorry, what called for a pizza too? Kelly as Uber?
There's a pizza too.
Oh, so it's just
Waiting is going to be 1 minute. What, Kelly Uber?
yeah. So there's a pod too, but it's stuck in traffic again. Same bridge I was on the last time, but it's all good. So the last restaurant that I picked up from, super unorganized and not very friendly, to say the very least. So I went in there, told them the name, they looked at the order, and they just got me a salad, and I looked at the order. So word of wise, always look at your order. If you can get into the habit of that, the less problems you're going to have. But they were missing a pizza. They just gave me the salad. So I said, I'm sorry, there's a pizza on my order. And they're like, no there isn't. I said, yeah, it is. And I showed them their phone. And the girl's like, well, it's not on the receipt. And I said, I'm sorry, but it's showing on my end that there's a pizza. So they go to look up the order, and there's another lady that's the hostess and said, yep, there is a pizza. So she went to go look. She goes, your pizza must not be ready. So I'm like, okay. So waited a couple of minutes. I actually waited outside because I wasn't, it was crazy busy, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with all these people. So gave it a couple minutes, went back inside, and I see my pizza like walking across, and the lady wasn't doing anything. And I said, ooh, I think that's the name on there. And she's like, you're gonna have to wait. I'm like, oh, okay, I was just trying to save you a trip, but okay. Finally, I got the pizza, and I was on my way after reluctance on their end, but out the door and off I went, and $10 into the pocket. So I'm now working on this order right here, so I'm gonna go into the restaurant, hopefully it'll be ready, pick it up, and we'll be off as soon as I can get through this traffic. Hey buddy. I'm looking for Adam L. for Doordash.
Doordash?
I took. I'm gonna call it the cynic of me. So I looked at the order, $10.25, one item from a taco place for 5.4 miles. So first of all, I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty good. So I hit it and I hit confirm, and then I'm like thinking about the order, and I'm like, this is gonna be like one of those orders where I walk in and they tell me like I'm the fourth driver or third driver to come into, because why would it be $10 for one item at a taco place? Like, to me, the order didn't make sense. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be canceled. Lo and behold, I walked in, and at first they're like, oh, it's not ready yet. And I'm like, oh, did another driver pick it up? I'm still being so cynical about the whole entire thing. And they finally came out with my order, and they're like, here you go. And I'm like, oh, wow. I was being negative Nelly, and I should have been positive Polly. So I have the order, I dropped it off, and it was $10.25. Ever look at someone's receipt or order, though, just to kind of see what they ordered? Just because I'm such a foodie, I love to see what people order. But anyway, the receipt said it was a $20 quesadilla. First of all, who's spending $20 on a quesadilla? I'm just saying, like, they had like all these like add-ons, and I'm like, that's a really expensive quesadilla. But so anyway, my order ended up being a $10 order for 5 miles. So score, on to the next order.
Draw number 2 right up there.
I can't reach that.
I got it.
Okay. Like, I can't reach that. I'm too short. Yeah, number 2. Short girl problems.
Don't worry, I'm used to it. Can you get that for me?
Thank you guys. Have a good night. I just took this order and I picked it up. So, first of all, Doordash is in a $2 peak pay for the next like 15 minutes. Ooh, big whoop. I'm not on a Doordash order and I'm an Uber Eats order, so it's not going to affect me. But then it's still going to be $1 until 9 o'clock. So we have that going on for Doordash. But I don't know why this bothers me. So, I always park away from everything. And I also always, probably 95% of the time, like back into a parking spot so I can just go forward. So I'm in a parking spot all by my lonesome, away from everybody. This SUV decides to park next to me, like literally like this close to the car, and sees that I'm in the car, and then his son is in the passenger side, and like very gently, he was very respectful, opens the door, but I'm like, dude, really, this whole parking lot and this is what you got? Oh. So they decided to go into wherever they were going, and it just so happens that I had to go forward, and like the guy is watching me the whole entire time to make sure I don't hit his car. Well, then don't park so freaking close to me. I'm just saying, people drive me crazy. I just finished this order. Hey, $8.50, 3.7 miles. What's not to really like about this order? I am still in the $1 peak pay for Doordash, so I'm like, there's a chance there could be a hidden tip, and there was. It actually went up to $11.22. It was a hand it to me customer. They were very specific with their notes on where they lived, and when I got to the door, they're like, thank you for reading the instructions. I know we live in a difficult area. So they were really nice. And God, if all customers can leave notes, our lives would be so much more easier. So that order is done. I just took this order. I'm always reluctant to go to this restaurant just because they're hit or miss. There's some days that they're good, and there's some days that they're bad. I'm hoping they're on their A game right now, and I can just actually go pick it up. So just pulled in, let me go and see if it's ready. Hi. Yeah, for Chad. Yes.
C-H-A-L.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. Getting gas, so I have a full tank for tomorrow. I am going home and calling it an evening, but interesting enough, I don't know whether you can actually see this, so gas prices went down in my area today. I'm so excited. So it actually went down 20 cents since yesterday. I'll take that as a step in the right direction, but thank you so much for coming along with me today. I had fun as always. If you're driving, please stay safe and healthy. Remember, kindness is always free. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone. Peace out.